Hey everybody, it's Minius, and we got some actual Mass Effect news out of Gamescom. Executive Vice President for EA Studios Patrick Soderlund, basically the guy in charge of console and PC game development, did an interview with Game Informer covering many topics, including Mass Effect. He was asked if anything had changed regarding the company's policy towards a Mass Effect Trilogy Remaster, and he said, quote, "What's changed is that there is proof in the market that people want it, maybe more than there was when we spoke." This is regarding a previous interview with Game Informer from last year. There were some that did it before, but I think there is even more clear evidence that this is something that people really want. The honest answer is that we are actively looking at it. I can't announce anything today, but you can expect us most likely to follow our fellow partners in Activision and other companies that have done this successfully. I'm not exactly sure remasters are more in demand now than they were last year, but whatever. It's certainly true that many games have gotten remasters that had nowhere near the demand that the Mass Effect trilogy does. The language he uses here is pretty strong, so people have a right to be excited about this news, though I expect we won't see a remaster immediately, and I personally won't get excited until it's officially announced that it's being worked on. Soderlund expanded on the topic of remasters for Electronic Arts games and said, quote, "We have to be careful in choosing the right brands for the right reasons at the right time. A remaster is something that you can just do, or do really well. I want to make sure that if we were to do it, we would do it really well, and that people feel that it's the same game, but it feels so much better in this new shape and form. There have been titles that have come out that have done really well, and there have been others that maybe haven't done so well. We just want to make sure that we stay in the done it really well camp." Something that I personally find even more interesting were Soderlund's comments on why we haven't seen more from Mass Effect Andromeda yet. He was asked to address fan concern about the lack of gameplay, and he said, quote, "You'll get your first look at gameplay in the not too distant future. I get people want to see gameplay, and I just came back from a short vacation, and I played through the first 3 hours of the game. It's very playable, and there is no alarm about why aren't they showing it. It's strictly that the game will get the right type of exposure at the right time, and that we can get the right voice for it. Right now we're focused on our big titles, and when that's done, we'll shift to Mass Effect. You'll see a lot more very shortly." I feel that this is somewhat of a spun answer. I don't think information on a new Mass Effect game would suffer from a lack of exposure if released now. Of course, I'm a bit biased, but I find this just far too interesting of a title to ignore. Instead, I'm sticking with my theory of Electronic Arts not wanting Andromeda to overshadow their other games like Titanfall 2 and Battlefield 1, since those are due to come out first. But that is the official story. I still put the likely date for reveals for Andromeda at November 7th and 7-day, but I guess there's a chance that he's implying that it's going to be later than that? I certainly hope not. I'd hate to see the marketing campaign for this game be shortchanged, and I'm not sure a 3-month or less campaign would do the title justice, but we'll get a better idea of what's going on when we finally see stuff. If you want to take a full look at the article that I'm quoting, there's a link in the description box, and if you like this video, please give it a like. It really helps out the channel. Keep an eye on Minius GC for more news, and of course, other Mass Effect videos. But for now,
I should go.